itself set.
Well, few would have predicted back when Kevin Love was drafted 5th out of UCLA in 2008 that he'd become the superstar player we see today. You know, he's transformed his body and expanded his game year after year.
Now, here's Fry, averaging 8 points a game. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish, even.
And Vucevic kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Vucevic. Good D by James. And talk about the physical transformation for Kevin Love. Leaner, quicker, and stronger.
Yeah, credit yoga and Pilates. He's trying to be the very best he can be, and he's putting in the work to do that, so it actually helped him more at the defensive end.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
They need this. Good D by James.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Fournier is checked in for the Magic. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. And it's Harris off the drive. Softly drops in the floater. Harris has got his first basket of the night.
And you got to have perfect timing to knock down that teardrop.
Misses from close range. Cleveland leading by 6. Here's James. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Goes back up. Battles through traffic and lays it in. James has got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Cashes in for a double-digit lead.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
And the basket by Harris.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The screen from Thompson. Dellavedova. From beyond the arc and then some. Dellavedova's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Shots good by Dedmon.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
And it's Luke Ridnour with the foul. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. James checked in for Marion. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And here is Ridnour. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's Orlando now. 11-point game. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And Steve and Clark, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron is the 3 with Thompson at the 4. Irving is out there with J.R. Smith. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic comes in for Tobias Harris. And Willie Green is subbed in for Ben Gordon.
Kyle O'Quinn in his 3rd season out of Norfolk State, 6'10", but with a 7'5" wingspan and the strength to hold his own at the pivot. He has shown some promise for a player taken in the second round.
And he uses the glass on the layup. O'Quinn's got his first points of the night. James right side. Smith for 3. The shot is off. Great tee that time from Green. Oh, and there was the alley-oop.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And during the timeout, both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game along with the discussions. Also some rehydration going on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Out to Marion. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
Sean Marion with 15 years in the NBA, a very good 15 years, basically talked about retiring even though he was still playing well at the conclusion of last season. Although I guess he did have a change of heart.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Jacques Vaughn wants a timeout.
And Marion, a 4-time All-Star, one of the most athletic and versatile players in league history. Still an excellent role player, even after all these years.
He's checked in for the Cavaliers. James comes in for Sean Marion. Well, small forwards that can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingmen. You take a look at Harris, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position, but where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. And these guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And Marion has made a good chunk of change over his career. A lot of money. He said he wanted to walk away while he could still walk.
Yeah, well, he can't walk, and his game certainly could still walk and talk. An excellent defender, an energy player, a stat sheet stuffer. I'm quite pleased that he hasn't decided to hang him up yet.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked on for his defensive prowess or lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and has put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Vucevic a screen on Irving. They double him with Irving. Here's Gordon. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now, here's Oladipo. Right now averaging 17 points a game. He kicks it to Gordon.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Oladipo, the pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6.
And a look at some of the numbers for Kyrie Irving. An incredible last month for him. See where he stands. He's right around 25 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
The Magic making a switch here. Prize checked in. Here's Mozgov. And he gets it to go. Mozgov's got his second bucket tonight.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
LeBron drives in. And a wide open look for Irving. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Smith. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 13. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
They have no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Fournier comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Payton in for Oladipo. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for James.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
The clock run. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 12 points and also an assist.